Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. It's day two of the test match between India and England. It was a mixed day for the hosts, India, yesterday. They lost 6 wickets but managed to put up a good total of 336 thanks to a century by Yashasvi
Can you
Jaiswal.
hear me?
He is right now on 179, so it's going to be an interesting day. Let's see whether or not he can complete his double century. But Shomik, going forward into this match, what do you think is the key to getting a good total?
The, the only way to getting a good total is that India will have to have a partnership between Jaiswal and Ashwin this morning. If they can stitch a decent partnership, India will get past 400. Uh, Around 450, when India goes to bat 450, I think that was their target. But they are way short of that target at the moment, 336 for 6. So from that perspective, they need, and this is the last recognized batting pay. So Ashwin, uh, Ashwin and Jaiswal stitch a decent partnership together, India will get past 400. Otherwise, the way Indian tail plays, it could be 360, 370, sort of like that, and then that would be India would then be playing the catch up.
Absolutely. But when you talk about Yashasvi Jaiswal's century, the way that he batted yesterday, you have to mention that. Talk about that. What do you expect out of him today?
Yeah, the thing that stood out was the way his hunger for runs. They are hungry for runs. And we have seen that against West Indies also in his first test series when he scored 170 odd. But the fact of the matter is that West Indies, when he scored that runs, test century is a test century. But West Indies bowling attack was not quite up to the standards that England have been offering. Still, a test century is a test century, and he scored a daddy 100, and yesterday he just scored a daddy 100. So, with his temperament, his application, and that he is hungry for runs, so some of his don't have. Seemingly,
Devashish,
don't.
can you hear me now? I think Devashish is still unreachable. You were saying something.
No,
Sorry.
I could hear you. I could hear you. I could hear you.
Okay. Great, great. So tell us about the crowd, Devashish. What's the atmosphere
Not
like
much,
out
not
there?
much turnout as not much turnout today because it's obviously India will be bowling today. So it's basically more school children that have turned up so far, but not the turnout that we saw yesterday. So I think it will be half full. The stadium will be half full.
Yes, and on the opening day we saw a lot of crowd, but today I think after India's performance, except that 100 from Yashasvi Jaiswal, do you think that's a valid reason for the crowd not turning out, Devashish?
Yeah, obviously, then there will it's still 9-5. Means obviously another 25 minutes to go before the first ball is blown. I think by the time Yashasvi nears this double hundred, we will see a few thousands inside the stadium cheering for Yashasvi.
Yes, and Atreo, when we talk about the batting, we've already got 336 runs, but what do you think is a good total against this England team?
See, when India chose to bat over in the top, I think they had only 409. So,
We can't
I
hear
think
you,
they
Atreo. Atreo, you're in bad network, I believe. Okay, Shomik, why don't take over? Next question.
So you are asking about what could be a total, right? So,
Yes.
see, on this pitch, on this pitch, if you score 400, actually, I guess India would have looked to have batted once, only once in this pitch. Uh, because as the match progresses, there will be wear and tear. The first 2 days are the best days for batting. But again, also one last batting, whether India can get to 450, irrespective of the nature of the field, you go 450, you put under the opponents, you put the opponents under scoreboard pressure. But can India get there? It's still around 110, 115 runs away. They are still around 115 runs away. So can India get there? Once again, it's about to. It comes down to this because after this pair we have Kuldeep who can bat a bit, and then Bumrah and Mukesh Kumar. Um, Hopefully Jaiswal will carry on and he will score a double hundred. That would be a huge achievement, great achievement, fantastic achievement in front of a double century, a test double century. That would be a fantastic achievement. And the key to getting there would be, I mean, if he can carry his bat, India, I hope India can get to closer to 450, at least 430, 440. They can get closer to.
Debashish, do you think you've been around there? What's the crowd reacting like to Shubman Gill's continued poor form? I was just looking at his stats, and when we look at his past 12 innings, he's not gone past the 35 run mark. So that really says something, and that's concerning.
Yes, absolutely, it's concerning because when you are batting in at number three, means obviously your role is to give the team a good score, and which has not been the case in case of Shubman. There is a lot of noises because the policeman is continuously announcing. So please bear it with me. But then, as
Yeah.
far as Shubman is concerned, obviously, time is running out for him. Means obviously, when for the next test match when KL Rahul comes back and you have a Sarfaraz Khan waiting in the wings. Rajat Patidar also looked good, although he did not convert into the start he got. Shubman did look good yesterday. Well, initially he did look good, but he fell into the trap of Anderson. But then, as rightly said, his high score has been 35, and so he has to pull up his socks and start scoring. Means obviously it was his decision to bat in at number three. And he only scored, means obviously when he opened the innings for India, he scored almost 874 runs, almost 900 runs, opening the batting for India. But now, obviously, it was his decision to bat in at number three, and yeah, and obviously he has to fill in someone like a Cheteshwar Pujara who has scored tons of runs. Means batting in the number three. So I think for Shubman, he needs to pull up his socks and start scoring.
Absolutely. And Shomik, what are your expectations out of the Indian team when they go out to bowl today? Because it might happen very soon, sooner than we expect.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would be keen to have a look on Kuldeep and how England batters play against Kuldeep's wrist spin. That would be one aspect because we have seen in the first test they used those unconventional. I mean, like see Ollie Pope, someone who doesn't play white ball cricket, but he had resorted to the shots that are more. We associate those shots more to white ball cricket, slap, reverse sweep. But that's how they play. That's what you call baz ball, and but whether that will be effective against Kuldeep's wrist spin, who is a genuine wicket taker. He is a fantastic bowler. He is a genuine wicket taker, and he is a very cerebral bowler. So I am very interested to see what is England's counter plan to Kuldeep's wrist spin.
And Shubha, similar question to you. What do you expect out of the Indian team today? And what do you think is a defendable score? Because England will come out big.
A good partnership between Yashasvi Jaiswal and Ravichandran Ashwin would be a good start. That is something I'm looking forward to. Even if India give away, I India should not give away early wickets to England like they did in the first test. And at least they need to accumulate 400 runs on the board. That's the least given the kind of type this pitch has played. Given the way this pitch has played, it looks a bit flattish. So England batters will have the advantage. If India give away quick wickets, there will be rollers, there will be early moisture. also. So it will be too easy, tad too easier for England if India give away too many wickets. So expecting a good partnership between Yashasvi and Ashwin.
Devashish, do you think there's a lot of mental pressure on Rohit Sharma right now? His batting, we have to start with that because he's not been doing as well as we expect, and now questions on his captaincy as well. So talk about that.
I don't think there is any pressure on Rohit Sharma. Means given his experience, given his he has played for how many? Almost a decade now. So you tell me that he's under pressure? I don't think so. Means obviously, and the current lot of cricketers, they don't listen to the outside noise. Means they focus on the present, and they prepare themselves. Yes, he might not have scored the runs, but then obviously in the next match he might as well get runs. Then all this talks about Rohit under pressure, Rohit not scoring runs, it will be blown out of wings. But I don't see any pressure because yes, you might say that he's short of scoring runs as far as Test match is concerned, and obviously being the captain, he should lead from the front. He should set examples by scoring runs. But to be under pressure, I don't think so. Rohit Sharma is under. Yes, these are all professional cricketers. These are and they know how to handle pressure. And I think uh, let's keep our fingers crossed to see Rohit Sharma scoring a big knock in. Perhaps maybe in the second innings if India gets an opportunity.
And like one of our uh, comment is Kuntal Haldar has commented, beware because England will be planning against Jaiswal. Shomik, do you think England will be cooking up something for getting Jaiswal out?
They came up with a plan to negate Jaiswal, but the fact of the matter is that he scored an 80 in the first test. He is on the cusp of a double hundred in the second test. It's about application, Gagi. And you can have all the plans in the world, but then again, they must have had plans, not that they would be doing some different planning against him today. They came up with plans against Jaiswal. They started off with Bashir. They bowled Bashir against him. Everything they did, but it was Jaiswal. Jaiswal trumped them. Simple as that. Jaiswal trumped them, and Jaiswal. I just hope he continues. He scores a double hundred and then continues because he is the key to India reaching to 450. That that is the figure, and India still a long way off with the last recognized batting pair around. Just Jaiswal has to be there, and if he stays there until the end, if he carries his bat, India will get to 450 or around 440 to 450.
Yes, and Debashish, talking about cricket, we'll get back to cricket, of course, but it's the Bengal derby today. So you're a Mohan Bagan fan. East Bengal have never won a derby
Hey,
in the
Subhan,
Indian Super
Subhan,
League.
Subhan, you could see from the smile of Subhan because Israel have the momentum, having won the Kalinga Super Cup. Obviously, they had some big additions. They big additions. Obviously, Vasquez. We all know he played for Barcelona, but then obviously Mohun Bagan. Obviously, they missed several players, several key players. But I, for one, will definitely be in my hotel room, and switch on to my mobile. Means I cannot miss a derby. And Shubha and Shomik is a diehard Mohun Bagan fan. So we will as well might say joy Mohun Bagan after the derby gets over. And trust me, Mohun Bagan will definitely win.
No, no East Bengal fans over here.
Yeah,
Oh, Rohan
Subhan
will
is
be
an
telling today we'll have the last laugh.
My entire bloodline is East Bengal fan. So
Oh,
Subhan
really?
is a
And
big
Shubham,
Israel fan. And he is on a bit of a high after winning the Super Cup. After 4 years, they have won again, and obviously they are on a high because after 4 years,
yeah,
it, it
we don't change our names every season, na, so it was a bit difficult to win matches in the last 4 years.
so it's a case of after 4 years something. What happens if in a what if I may if I am allowed to draw a cricket analogy? When Pakistan was beaten by Zimbabwe, how Zimbabwe celebrated at the T20 World Cup? So it was an upset. So Super Cup was like that only. Super Cup was like that only, and let them enjoy their moment in the sun. That was a one-off. I remember Manchester United once got beaten by MK Dons also. So let them
They
allow to
still
enjoy their
Manchester
moment.
United still get beaten by every team. It's not a
But Devashish, do you agree with Shomik that East Bengal is on a high and can defeat Mohun Bagan at this point?
In a derby you cannot predict. Means in a derby you cannot predict. Obviously, obviously time and again, yes, East Bengal has done well in recent times, having won that Super Cup. But you cannot underestimate Mohun Bagan as well. Means Jason Cummings and Johnny Kauko, they have joined the Mohun Bagan team. Now you have now you have Antonio Lopez as well. Means obviously he is someone who always concentrate on the defense. He consolidate the defense and then obviously and go for counter attack. But the key for Mohun Bagan will be to see how the upfront performs. Obviously, in Derby, if you means it's on that given day. It's on that given day. Means there is no favorites, no underdogs in a Derby. Yes, on paper it might sound like that, but then when it comes to means obviously when it comes to on field, means it's on the given day. Whichever team performs, whichever team soaks in the pressure will come out flying colors. And for me, I have that gut feeling that this time it is time for the green and maroon to have the last laugh.
Okay, great. But now
We will
getting
see
back to
that. We
cricket.
will see that.
Gargi, just I want to mention one thing. Jokes
Yeah.
and leg pulling aside, it's great that uh, East Bengal have bounced back. I mean, for the last 4 years, they have been going through a bit of doldrums. But the Indian football is Mohun Bagan and East Bengal. And East Bengal, Mohun Bagan need a strong East Bengal and vice versa. So it's heartening to see East Bengal have bounced back. They have a fantastic coach. They have a great coach. Who understands Indian football, who has shaped the team in his image beautifully. And this derby would be hard fought. This derby would be hard fought. And after a long time, East Bengal are going into a Calcutta derby with their noses in front.
And now getting back to cricket, Shubhayan, what do you want to see out of the Indian team? Batting aside, when they go out to bowl today, what are your
I
expectations?
want to, yeah, I want to see them, with a bit of aggression on the field. Like if you want to go against English, this English team who will come out all guns blazing, be a bit aggressive, show that you are here to fight, not give away the series at home. You are playing on your home, so play like that. Play like you dominate this region. And even if England stage a good partnership here or there, don't drop your shoulders. That is what I want. And I from Captain Rohit Sharma, you mentioned Captain Rohit Sharma a bit earlier. I hope that this time around India comes with a plan B and plan C with the ball, with the field setting, and don't get too defensive even if things are not going. So they have to be on the attack, but for that they need to get to 450, as Shomek was saying. They need to score 450 to have that attacking mindset and attacking mode all the time out there on the field.
Devashish, your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. If we go back to that first test match of that partnership of Ollie Pope and that 6 wicket partnership, where they let the momentum go. Means obviously, and as Subhan rightly said, whatever, even if there is a partnership, you should always have some attacking fielders for your bowlers. Means the close catching fielders, the because in test match you will get opportunities, and you cannot let go that opportunities. And obviously, you should always be attacking. Means obviously, England will come out all guns blazing. They will have their attacking mindset, and therein lies a chance to they will be giving chances. So I think the fielding will be very important. The close catching, the slip catching, and as Shubhan rightly said, I totally agree with him. There has to be a plan B. When something is not going your way, there has to be a plan B, and you should always be attacking on the field. Means obviously backing the bowlers, because there will be chances, there will be opportunities. We need to capitalize on that.
Shomik, final thoughts on what lies in the day ahead?
Um, let's see. Expect the pitch to play good. I mean, expect to behave well like it did yesterday. The odd ball might be keeping low. There would be a little more turn, I guess, but still, day two would be good for batting again. Uh, I wish to see Yashasvi Jaiswal carrying on and scoring a double hundred. That would be in the benefit for the Indian team also. That is number one, and then we'll be keen to see how England respond because they are on a high after the and they will not change their game. They will not change their game if England get a good start and then go on to a full baseball mode. I'd be interested to see how Rohit respond because his captaincy during second innings when Ollie Pope was nurturing our spinners didn't inspire much confidence in the sense that he sort of didn't have a plan B. But it's not Rohit's fault alone. There is a coach sitting in the dugout. He has his role. He has his role to play also. Let's see how it pans out. But I think it would be a typical test match day. Not much dramatic. The test cricket, the day will meander along. That is my prediction. The day will meander along. The second day, the way a second day of a test match should meander along.
Yes, and it's going to be a great day for sports. East Bengal versus Mohan Bagan and the test match, of course. But we'll be bringing you all the updates from all areas of the sport. So stay tuned to Ref Sports. We'll be back at the end of the day.